Hi, Naturalist Engineer here, and today we're going to look at some plants and stuff around the yard and talk a little bit about, I don't want to say politics, but the situation we have at hand. So, check it out. This is an Opuntia species, or prickly pear, native. So this one is a bit more herdy, spiky, and this one has no spines. This might be native more out west, but close enough. Right here we got beautiful Calopogon. These are one of the bearded pinks, and it has an inverted arrangement here where this little beard is on top. Freaking beautiful. So orchids, in case you didn't know, don't reward pollinators with jack diddly fuck. They basically trick them into pollinating them without giving them nectar nor pollen, nada. This is Sarracenia species, or Sarracenia flava. Oh yes, gotta love the rushes and the Juncus genus. All kinds of things, Cyperaceae. Look what we got here. Oh, they've been trapping things. Good old Venus flytrap right there. Woohoo! Now, one way to tell if you need some water in some bog habitat, like this makeshift one, if your sphagnum is looking kind of, you might need to do something. Alright, white top pitcher plant. Got some Drosera species, or the sundews. This one is one of the threadleaf ones. This might be Drosera tracii. Oh yeah, here's purple pitcher plant. That one grows pretty darn low. And this one is the dwarf one. Ooh, looks like we got some moth activity. Awesome, good. All right, and for, I don't know how much it's costing nowadays, but this is one like a horse bin, whatever. You can get at Tractor Supply, whatever. You throw a little bit of dirt in there. I'm going to suggest things that are more like sand, not too much organic matter, and get some native aquatic plants. Everything you see in here is 100% native. And there is a green frog, which is related to the bullfrog, is down here somewhere. They're a bit shy. But yeah, just want to let you know that we are now paying for the Ballroom for the Orange Demon at $1 billion. I guarantee you with the Doomsday Bunker like they're trying to make, it's going to be more than $1 billion. I'm going to predict $5 billion. Oh, and we're spending anywhere between $1 to $2 billion per day on this war that nobody asked for. While Trump and all of his goons are making hands over fists and money from our suffering. All right, we're not in bloom yet, but this is Blue Water Hyssop, and this has like a nice minty smell. It is not in the mint family, but it's an aquatic native, and it's just simply wonderful. It floats. It's freaking awesome. So got some Coreopsis. I forgot. It's nice foliage, I think. Anyways, let's see. This is Erigeron species, or the fleabanes. Yeah, this is Lanceleaf Coreopsis. Or Lanceleaf Coreopsis, and here is some creeping little blue stem. It's a simply wonderful grass. It kind of creeps a little bit. Plant this instead of stupid Lariop. Also, if you voted for Trump, you know, you can go fuck yourself. And I want absolutely nothing to do with you. And I don't want you watching my videos. I don't even want a subscription from you. This right here is dune fingergrass. This is actually pretty darn good to use as a grass replacement. You see, kind of when it's growing flatter, looks a little bit like St. Augustine. See, look, it's right here. It has a little bit of a more bluish tint, and it can from a distance look like the little blue stem, but this is definitely that dune fingergrass. This is a milkwort, and this, they kind of call it bog Cheetos. When you have native aquatic vegetation, you don't add any fertilizer or anything, you get nice clear water. Look at that. Native plants naturally help filter the water, slow down the sediment, and take up a lot of the nutrients to have the water nice and balanced. Ooh, there's a snail down there. Here's blue-eyed grass. Here's Climpodium. This is brown savory. It likes wetter areas. It's in the mint family. There are way too many maggot Nazi scum that are threatening people that they think or say are a threat. Like if the Democrats win, they're going to shoot them up. We can't be saying like shit like this. You know, we don't need to be friends with these people anymore. Just remember, we outnumber them. We outnumber these dumb motherfuckers. We have more money. We have more power. We're smarter than them. We have better morals. We are more capable. We're also a bunch of pussies, and we need to get our heads out of our asses and realize what's at stake. We go to work every day. I go to work every day, and we try to pretend and shrug it off like there's nothing we can do right now. We're waiting till the midterms. They're going to cheat. They're going to cheat, y'all. Oh, nice. Carolina Rose. Yep, Rosa caroliniana. There's another one. These are roses that insects like because they can actually get to the freaking pollen. You know, and they smell great too. The ones that you see in stores, those are double petal, not good for pollinators. Here's some aquatic milkweed. This is Asclepias baranus. Let me get out of the shadow so you can see this better. A very complicated flower where the pollinators kind of have to go up, under, and over to get to the good stuff. Found another native strawberry. It's really good. I may have been a little bit too successful with my vegetative buffer. I'm gonna have to cut it back a little bit. So yeah, I highly encourage you also to arm yourself. I need y'all to be armed. Learn how to shoot a rifle. Yes, an AR platform. Yes, 5.56, 300 blackout. Learn everything you can. There's a local place I like to go to called C&S Sports. They're off of Rivers Avenue here in North Charleston. Well, not here in North Charleston. I'm not in North Charleston, but please go to them. They seem like good people. So like everyone that voted for Trump isn't necessarily a maggot, but like they still need to do something about this. Even people who didn't vote or people that voted for Kamala, they still need to do something about this. If you voted for Lindsey Graham, you still need to do something about this. No matter who you are, you need to do something about what's going on right now. And the biggest thing you could possibly do is to accept the truth that our country is under attack from evil, vile people, from both within and without. 2016, 2020, and 2024 elections were indeed influenced by some sort of an algorithm. Go to electiontruthalliance.org. I'll put it up here at the top. They're coming out with new findings every day, and they have a GitHub with all the data that they've been studying and showing their methodology for how to show that there is strong correlation to indicate voter manipulation, or only across the two major voting machines, which account for 70% of the voting methods across the entire country. The theory goes that Biden won because there was a lot of mail-in voting, which was enough to override that whatever algorithm they had in place to try to give Trump an edge, and they may not have pushed the algorithm far enough. This time they did. Not only was there not as much mail-in voting per capita, but I think they went over and beyond because 7 swing states all being one. Find a local resistance group. I'm with the Sons of Liberty. I'm also with our local 50501 chapter and Indivisible, and just getting to know people in the area who are on our side. We do not advocate violence, but we do advocate for protecting yourselves and being armed as a deterrent against these people. They have lost their minds. They think we've lost our minds. No. No. We seek to minimize the overall harm to everybody, and we need to stop this regime. And this is going to be a long battle. We're going to have to be fighting this for years. They played the long game. They got into our school boards. They got into just about everything. And what for? They're in a cult. It's a cult. It's a cult. If you want to call them Nazis, yes. They are Nazis to the point where they are okay with people dying that are innocent. That's not going to work for us. And these people are cowards. And if they don't have their big strongman bully there with them, or they don't have their guns, or they can't use them, or if they're too afraid to use them, they will stand down. And we need to make them stand down and realize this is not a game. We are serious, and this needs to stop now. So if you're like me and want to join me on doing something about this, follow Cliff Cash on YouTube, Facebook, follow Jessica Denson, follow Big Sarge with Sons of Liberty, look him up, join the Discord, get vetted in a Signal group, join as many groups as you possibly can that are like-minded, and get armed now. Be armed and train with it. Buy ammo, please. Do protect yourself and treat this as a life and death situation. Things look normal, they are not. You need to be prepared, and you need to join with me, and we must stop this regime, and we must educate as many people as we can right now that the midterms are not going to change enough. They will cheat, there will be hijinks, and we must prepare for it, and people are going to get hurt. We don't want to hurt anyone. We want to prevent them from hurting us and silencing us. Do not let them bully you into silence. They are wrong. You are right. You are not crazy. You are right. These MAGA people, they are wrong, and they've lost the plot. And this includes my own father. This includes a lot of my family. And to you I say, family, fuck you. You're no longer my family. You sided with orangutan nipples, just an absolute demon of a person who is just a criminal. They are stealing from us every single day. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to the United States, and you guys are applauding it. You call yourselves Christians? Fuck you. I hope you go to hell. Seriously. You've disappointed me, and you're a threat to me, you're a threat to yourselves, and you're a threat to the entire planet. Fuck you and go to hell. Oh look, Spiranthes. This is one of the ground orchids. This comes up in the yard. It's a good thing. Just remember, we are more powerful than them. We the people, will save this country. Look at that. And this is a flower of a white top pitcher plant. Just so complex the way all these flowers have evolved over millions upon millions of years. And we're going to let some fat, child raping, greedy as hell, rude, divisive, Nazi, evil, absolutely vile piece of shit be our president. No. Once again, arm yourselves. Learn how to use a gun. Not just a handgun, but also a rifle, if you can. We need as many people to be armed as possible to be able to defend others and be a deterrent. Things will get rough, I promise you. Save your money. Store up goods. This is not a drill. And I promise you, everything will be all right. We must stick together.
Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment with 7 words or more, and hit that bell icon for more.